Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel. I'm in Madrid now. I wanted just to give you a brief video on the channel strategy. We have exchanged a few mails, and as you probably know, I've been talking end of Q1 with Daniel in London. We talked 4 hours on these matters, and I thought that a short video rather than a long mail with documents could help for a quick approach of what's been done in the past, in recently. So the idea of this little video is the following: I will give you a quick overview of the Tube Projects Agency, which is the next step of what's been done since York and New York and Paris. Of course, I will talk about the integration of the Coca-Cola CRM through Genesys. Genesys is a huge digital agency that is very well connected to us, to our OVP and to the API knowledge. So that's very interesting. Of course, we have the IBM Smart E-commerce project. I will give you a few details. So globally, the idea is to package the experiences we have and to scale it through an intermediate, and I thought agencies could do. We address CMOs, who are the people who have the money. So quickly, you all know the starting point, the Volkswagen experience, and the launching of this car 4 years ago. 30,000 videos. Here's an adapted production. 30,000 video views, sorry. The girls go to the beach. The car is parked, and you can check, going around here, you can check other elements, and of course the system gives you another video. The result was staggering: 30 video views, 30,000 and 5,000 requests to try the car. So coming from this, we have what I call the tube, the integration of 4 blocks: the content, the management system, the delivery, and of course at the end of the delivery, the player and the analytics. This has been the winning strategy for Volkswagen and brought them to up to 30 million video views, and they consider this as a lead generation tool that helps the brand. And for a CMO, this is what it is all about: brand and sales. Most of them forget about it, but they don't have a clear strategy on how to use the video that way, and this is what we want to package. Here I put Adways. You will have a link in this mail, in the mail I sent, that shows that Adways has really made progress. It's a third party that we should integrate to help at the end of the delivery have more data and better analytics on who does what. Okay, so through this has been shown to different agencies, and the value proposition speech has been tested to different persons, basically to 3 group of agencies. In the top 5 network worldwide, you have WPP, Havas, and Publicis. I managed to contact all 3 CEOs in the Paris office. WPP sent me to the technical advisor, and it failed because they had a technical approach and not a value approach. Nevertheless, Havas, I met the head of digital, a woman that immediately understood that she had to contact the content owners, the content production. On the Publicis side, we had the same very good interest. I met the CEO of Publicis digital division called Performix, and he understood that he could make progress and wanted to allocate budget to this type of integration, with 4 blocks. So they, of course, deal with people that are in charge of marketing and have the budget, the CMO. The CMO always thinks about media buying, and this is why he goes to see these people, meaning WPP, Havas, Publicis, etc. And on the media buying, it is important to see the amount of money that is invested on TV. The magnitudes are $110 billion in US and EMEA, and of which, and above that, you have 5 to 10% recommended to online, which goes to YouTube in 90%, and the others go to our process, and this is where it is interested. We perfectly know that these 5-10% will grow, and probably the 10% will grow underneath. So if we are here, we are at the right space, and if we manage to integrate properly what I call the tube, it is important. So the proper integration cannot be easily done without probably help, and I believe the help could come through Genesys. Genesys has more than 100 people, and they just want to build a solution around the Coca-Cola project. Why? Because what they have done is a CRM already, but this CRM is not connected to the video. So we are working in these strategies to do the following. But before, let's see what the CRM does. And you have the graphics inside the mail also, so please read it. Here the drawing is very bad. The CRM makes sure that the Coca-Cola client makes an ID, and this ID is connected to social ID on the right. Once you have all this, you create a brand key that is universal, which means that wherever the people go, we follow them to control their activity and profile them. And once they're profiled, it is very easy to adapt the content you send. So the integration of CRM and of course of the CMS together through APIs brings extra value, just because the content that is served to the people that we have profiled here goes the right way, and we obtain better result. And if above that we have very powerful and integrated AdWays player, it brings a unique brick set of tools that can satisfy the needs to the CMO who wants to bring brands and sales. So this is what we can do, and we will need, of course, help that I will not detail here, of course. So the value of each tube, of each brand, should reach 70K, 100K, or even more. But it is when I talk to publicists and mention magnitudes of what Volkswagen is spending, it's nothing compared to what they have in management. So this is where the trick is. So in 7 minutes, this gives you where we have been going. I believe the value proposition is understood, but we still have to believe to make the integration. The integration, so the two lines here, agencies, tube project, and Genesys, go together and should allow us to scale our video capacities around a well-integrated CMS/CRM/player project. So that's about it. Of course, I will make a quick talk on the IBM project that also talks to CMO. And that's interesting because in the IBM project, we started to talk to this person that works in the Smarter Commerce. Smarter Commerce is a project that looks for analyzing everything about what goes on commerce, both on mobile, on the website, and on the point of sales, where we can add video here with a player with the same logic as I just mentioned in the tube, of course with the mobile and with DS here. And all this has to be, of course, detailed. The discussions went pretty well with top executives, and we have to meet in London and make a demo to validate this integration, in which we can address clients of IBM, but other clients together, and big networks worldwide. So this is very important. We will start in EMEA, and I think this is another opportunity to bring value through video to CMO. Of course, we have other projects, but I will not detail them here, like developing Portugal or going to a stadium through LT broadcast. All these are new, and that's I will detail some of the time. To finish up, I just wanted to say that probably these are not easy things, but as you said, Kevin, we don't have to repeat and to do the same thing. I remember your comment on Einstein and insanity, and I, of course, try to find new ways to scale our capacities the best way possible. And I think we are on the right path. So with good support, we should have results in Q2 and after. Thank you for this. Of course, open to talk to all of you, and we will continue. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.